Hello everyone, how are you? Happy Tuesday. I'm Nancy Yawner coming to you live from the heart of my home, my kitchen, where I share a little bit of real estate, a little bit of health and home with you on a consistent basis. Sometimes I have to cancel if I'm out in the field and I get detained, or maybe I'm at a conference, but for the most part, I have been coming to you live since 2020. So I so enjoy this time of the week. I love engaging with you. I enjoy sharing little items of value with you, and I hope that you like it too. And actually, I have a favor at the end. I'm going to ask you a question, and I'm hoping for some feedback. So if you're popping in on the replay, be sure to let me know that and where you're coming from or checking in from. And today's topic is going to be about real estate. Now, real estate from the perspective of I'm boots on the ground. And so I'm going to share with you what I actually see, what I hear, and what I read, and what I experience on a daily basis. And I am talking to you from Northern Virginia. We live outside of Washington, D.C., and it goes D.C., and then it goes Fairfax, and then it goes Loudoun County, and that is where I live. So I'm going to talk to you mainly today about Loudoun County. And I do recognize there's a lot of people that have a lot of questions about what is going on in our world, especially because we're right in the hub in that DC area. And again, I'm just going to share with you what I see happening here in Loudoun County, some observations. And but before I do that, I want to thank everyone for coming to our Rose event last Thursday. It was so much fun. It was so intimate. It was so great to connect and have wonderful conversations with people. Great food, a little wine. We had a little specialty cocktail, a little Cure Royale. I shared a few things with people, and actually someone asked me a question in the middle of our gathering, which I really appreciated, and they wanted to know in my 35 years, some of the things that I learned. And so it was really great seeing everyone, so thank you. And we are going to be having an event here, I think it's not next month, but the month after, that's going to be geared towards our wonderful business partners that we love and trust and support, and they support us. Speaking of, Russ is one of them, and so we're going to have a nice luncheon for our trusted business partners because we so appreciate everything they do for us and our clients, right? And they do really well by our clients, and they make us at Love to List look like heroes. So we're so grateful to all of our business partners. And so I want to talk to you from my perspective on real estate. It's really interesting. One of the things that I think is really important is that you cannot, oh, hey, Jackie, you cannot have a blanket statement about anything when it comes to real estate, because just looking at my Loudoun County market, we have Eastern Loudoun is actually where I live. And you actually have to look at it by zip code. And it's so interesting because we are still experiencing very low inventory in our area, contrary to what you might hear. But in Eastern Loudoun, it's a lot less, which is interesting, than our mid Loudoun, which is the Ashburn area, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. And then we have Western Loudoun, which again goes back to lower inventory. So just to give you a little idea, and for those of you that are out of the area, it might not make sense, but 20165, which is this great Cascades countryside area, great community. Right now, they only have 18 total listings on the market. That's condos, townhomes, single families. So, and out of those, only 10 are active. 8 are coming soon. So when it's a CS coming soon, they have a date that they're going to actually come live. And those dates range anywhere from tomorrow to all the way to mid-March. So we only have 10 active, and then we have 8 coming soon. And a lot of times when they come in soon, they might see a sight unseen offer. We're still seeing sight unseen offers. So it goes off the market before even coming on the market. And then, or if it comes on the market, it might last a weekend, depending if it's priced right, if it's presented right, if it's promoted right, then it will fly off the market and probably have multiple offers, which we are still seeing multiple offers. So I wanted to make sure that you were aware of that. Now, in the Ashburn, Mid-Loudoun County area, there is quite a bit more on the market when you take a few of the most popular zip codes, 20147 and 20148. We're looking at like 70 homes on the market. So it's a lot more than that Eastern Loudoun. But one of the things that I think is really interesting that I am seeing in the marketplace, and that is the $1 million plus homes are like on fire. And it's the lower end that is lingering. So when I was looking at that Ashburn market, the $4, $5, $6, $7, $800,000 homes, we have a lot of townhomes, a lot of what we call 2 over 2 condos. They're 2-level condos and then another 2-level condos on top, and or regular 1-level condos. They are kind of lingering, and I have a little theory. I think even though the interest rates, according to my buddy Russ, are coming down a little bit, they're going in the right direction. We have people in that lower end, the interest rate, they're really affected by it, versus the $1 million plus, they have more disposable income. I mean, after all, we live in one of the wealthiest counties in our country. So we have a lot of people. I'm out there with buyers right now, again, coming from experience and what I'm seeing and hearing. And I have these $1.5 to $2 million buyers, a couple sets of them. And we are going to these houses on the weekend, and they're getting 30, 40 showings a weekend. And they're seeing multiple offers, and they're getting bid up well over asking. I just helped a buyer buy a property well over the 1.65, and we ended up winning it. So it's really interesting to me. The lower end is lingering a little bit. And when I say lingering a little bit, it's still a very healthy market. Now, I say all of this, something I want to share with you. Washington, D.C., I'm looking at that market a lot, and what I'm seeing is an uptick on coming soons. So it's not drastic or dramatic or out of control. But it's interesting to me because in the past, our market usually starts in DC and works its way out to where I live. So that's why I like to watch that market. So what I want to share with you is please, if you have questions about what's going on in the real estate world, please call or reach out, text, email your realtor, reach out to me. I'd love to hear from you, love to give you good guidance. I have had several people ask me about the current price of their home because they are concerned about their job. It is the realness of what we are dealing with right now in our marketplace here at the hub in the Washington, D.C. area. So reach out to your realtor. The one thing I want to say with caution, there's never a blanket statement. It's case by case, community by community, price by price. So please bear that in mind. And I really appreciate you guys popping. Oh, hey Stacy, how you doing? I'm so excited to see you. I am super excited because next week, which is the first Tuesday of the month, as many of you know, I opted to join this Power Woman Collective Entrepreneur, and I meet on the first Tuesday of every month, and I have to give up my time with you live for that one Tuesday a month. And so I've started recording some videos for you, so to fill that spot, because I still want to bring value. And I just did a video with Stacy Renee Fit, and we talked about my 90-day training experience with her, and we shared this wonderful venue that we have here in Percival called Full Distance. I think I called it Full Focus in the video, but so we'll tell you all about it, and we're going to see you next week. And I love sharing Stacy with you. So anyhow, so that's it. That's what I wanted to share with you today. And the question I have though for you, and if you watch the replay, please answer the question, because not next week, but when I cook the second week of Tuesday in my kitchen, I want to hear your feedback. So I want to know, should we continue to provide printed brochures? I am telling you, it's an interesting conversation in the real estate world. So I want to hear from you, the consumer. Do you want printed brochures as a home seller? Do you want it as a buyer? Do you want it? Do you care? We always do, depending on the size of the home, a nice layout with lots of nice features describing the home. We always do a floor plan. Sometimes, depending on the home, we do the landscaping plan. And so I would really love to hear from you as to what you think if we should continue on. Now, we don't do brochure boxes anymore. We haven't done that for many years because people can just get on the internet as they drive by. But do you think we should keep printed brochures? I'd love to know. So that's it. That's from the heart of my home today. And again, I'll see you next Tuesday on video with Stacy. And then the following week, I'll be coming to cooking. And if you haven't seen one of my PS Saturdays, please check them out. They're a great resource. If you know of anyone that's thinking about buying or selling, it's really good, useful information. So as always, until I see you next time, thumbs up. Someone just taught me the right way to do a heart. I guess for years, I haven't been doing it right. So lots of love, okay? And keep smiling. Oh, is it this way? No, it's over here. Anyways, keep smiling. Thank you all for joining, and we'll see you next time.